home baker, and I make cakes at home and I supply them to cafes. A cafe, kind of like, actually it was a friend. She was like, I'm gonna start a cafe and I really like your cakes. Would you like to supply to my cafe? And that was the good batch. Actually, they were the one who pushed me into it. They were like, you know what, shelf that culinary school idea, just do this. I thought that cakes were kind of boring, like just the way they were, like just chocolate and chocolate. Everyone was like obsessed with chocolate, right? And I was just like, no, I don't really like those kind of things. And it's just like pairing up things that my mom used to make when I was a kid and like pairing them with flavors that I enjoyed when I ate out. So it's kind of, sometimes it was just like really good restaurant desserts with interesting flavors that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to bring that back. I like processes, so I kind of enjoy the whole, like, it being very meticulous and like, you know, like everything's at exact measurement, and then, you know, you can't mess it up, otherwise the end product doesn't work. I kind of enjoy that. It just feels really satisfying to know that something came from having flour, butter and sugar. It's like pretty much everyday products that you don't even think about, and then you put them together and bam, you get a cake. At the moment, it's pretty much, there's no such thing as a no bake day. Yeah, it's like, it's either low tide or like super full on. It still feels like a job, and there are still things that irritate you, and there are still things that, you know, you hate doing. Well, you gotta stay home all the time, and you can work in your pajamas and no one cares. Obviously, utilities are at the home rate, they're not commercial rates. So that's kind of a big deal. I think commercial rates are like pretty much almost triple what we pay at home. I have to do everything, and I was the one who's doing the supply runs, because if you're running a home business, nobody would deliver any supplies to you. At the same time, you're trying to like grow your business, so you're taking like ridiculous Instagram photos, and you're like trying to learn about lighting and like what works and what filters to use, because, you know, social media works. It really does. Like, we're talking like total sales, like maybe like 2K, 3K, and then it's like you gotta cover back, you know, things. My main target has always been supplying to cafes. So I guess when you start out, you gotta figure out who you're aiming for. Yeah, so initially when you start out, it's a struggle. You just gotta keep going. It has to be something that you really, really enjoy, because the things that you get in return is not necessarily monetary, but the sense of satisfaction is unparalleled, I would say. Like, you just feel so proud. Like, you're like, look at this cake, I made it, you know?
I needed to say caking over the world.